Yeah, they reverted it once people figured out that static was a good item and was pretty optimal.
They tapped it back down a bit, but okay, this is going to be all about this Olaf then. Twisted Fate ganking for the Olaf. Trundle here does have really good 1v1 potential. And
BrokenBlade walking forward. All of BLG moving down. Locked in the cage briefly, not unstoppable yet. Hansama still here, gold card in, but BrokenBlade already down. BLG, they see the angle. The damage. The cleanse from Elk just allows him to walk that little bit extra away as BrokenBlade and LeBron very intelligently are walking into the wave. Poppyalt goes out. It's going to knock back to support. Now it's BrokenBlade ghosting away. Knight on the way down. They know that he cannot go unstoppable. Bin flashing in. BrokenBlade trying desperately to get back to the tower. The Senna shield. It's too little, too late as BLG find their man.
Again, wait a second. Bot side.
Yes. Flashes out. Finishes the job. Makes good on the mistakes from game 2. But it's not enough to finish Beishwan. And I think more than that, just good to have the confidence. You go for an aggressive play like that tower dive last game, completely whiffed. This game, it's clean. You flash over the wall. You make it look good. The team is there to back you up. And again, that's the kind of confidence.
Well,
okay, Roman.
I don't know if that was in reaction to the topside one where BrokenBlade got chased down. Remember when Gold Card was AoE stun 5 billion years ago?
Remember when the teleport was a basic ability? Yeah. Anyway. Right now we're playing League in 2025 and
bottom side rushdown tower. Honestly, it is good. Honestly, it is good here for G2. They can get this one, and even though they're behind on the kills.
But the thing is, they have 3 grubs and multiple people on the bottom side, right? So the disadvantage is you're also conceding a bit more tonight than maybe you would like.
Yeah, cleanses with the spellbooks over too. Wait a second.
Caps. Caught out. Elk looking to follow up. All the stacks together. Beishwan, nice angle. Flash over the wall, but it's gold card. Quick cleanse to come through. And that's the feat of warfare for the side of BLG. Tough for Hansama to step up solo. BrokenBlade going to go all in again the second that axe connects. Bin level 11, but he's not too concerned. Caps on the way down. Gold card over. Beishwan finally coming in. Senna ulti over the top. Bin trying to hold on. Knockback from Beishwan is big. And BrokenBlade goes down. The play again turns against them. Bin is still standing. Dominus doing so much as BLG find 2.
Olaf, even with the Twisted Fate and the Senna ultimate used.
It's not enough to sustain. The charm lands on LeBron and down he goes. Level 11 for Knight, just in time for rank 2 in that ulti and a quick kill onto LeBron. Skumon trying to hold the line, but it is all falling apart for G2. The TF was helping them hold on to that gold lead, but now it's BLG 2K in the lead. Very confident now to start this objective. You highlighted it so well, but BrokenBlade with the ghost on Olaf, he can chase anyone down as long as they don't go over that wall.
Use the wall.
The ulti expires.
Times they get. But okay, G2 pushing in on the tower at least. They do get this tower, but look at the mini-map. That Veigar is getting solo tower gold with the Rift Trail. Got solo secondary tower gold. Is not going to get another charge off, but is going to be richer.
TPing on the way. G2 kind of want to finish this tower. One more auto might do with the grubs. Caps arriving. Good CC, but Knight is untouched. The cage goes down, locking up multiple members of G2. BrokenBlade unstoppable, but can't get in range. So G2 grabbing the tower, getting the TP.
They got the kill.
Finishing the kill onto On as well. The eliminated winner will be our second to qualify, but BLG on that road to locking in the first seed out of play-ins. As now Caps knocked into the sky. BLG immediately descending. The Kaisa so easy to follow up. But with Beishwan out, there should be a Drake for G2, and this gives them a new lease on life. This buys them so much more time to get their items.
Yeah.
BLG still posturing. They love looking for these exit kills around objectives. But as long as G2 don't fumble, there's not a lot to look for here, and Caps able to find the stun on Elk means an easy cleanse. 100%. Yeah, we can't beat around the bush. Beishwan was not expecting to be collapsed on so quickly, so credit to G2. The downside is they earned that tempo, they killed Beishwan, they spent it all getting that dragon, and it does mean that BLG are first on the setup for BrokenBlade finding and staying on a priority target. Feels nearly impossible, even if he was at a normal, even gold metric.
Okay, at this time it's BLG with a 4-1 split push, having been on top side. Caps is kind of hovering there with Twisted Fate ultimate ready, so this jungle fight.
They weren't ready, they didn't know the ward was there. The instant follow-up coming over the wall from Elk. Skumon trying to retreat as best he can. Beishwan on a killing spree, and down goes Hansama.
Great angle from On there.
The Prop doesn't make it over the wall!
Yeah, he was toast no matter. He was toast no matter what. On C's this Senna, and you're like, you have no flash, buddy. You are in the wrong jungle. Takes him down. They're going for Bin though. Try and get a counter kill for G2.
Human blast cone going back. Bin exhausted. The pillar trying to prevent the escape, but Knight is here. The cage goes down. Broken Blade using the ulti, wants to go face first into Knight, but Knight does a hell of a lot of damage. The Olaf. He's not powerful enough to survive.
Too far behind. Little rage push.
Got to get something. Just a bit of gold as Knight finds Skewmon. BLG uncontested. They will get the Baron. See how much they can make of this Red Bull Baron power play. It feels like the writing is on the wall. G2, it's a long road to win this series. Even to win this game or this next fight. Rapid fire cannon there for Caps. Can maybe fish for those picks, but Beishuan grabs third Drake completely uncontested. BLG pushing mid, pushing bot. Lockdown there. Cage laid out. Bin going for the stun. Ulti's onto Broken Blade. Broken Blade ultiing back. A little bit more shielding as Knight flashes away from the Olaf. Just refuses to give them even an inch. Skewmon will fall as well. BLG, the push back into the wall. Caps ready with the cleanse. Quick on the trigger, gold card ready to go. Lock up there, but there's no one else from G2 available. 3 out of 5 dead. BLG pushing, could just look for the end here.
Oh, they're doing that all right. I mean, Bin is already knocking down mid. They're going to tower dive past this inhibitor tower,
Stun.
into the Nexus towers.
On to Beishuan. Oh, the damage from Veigar. Veigar hitting hard. Beishuan, the rest of the team pushing in. Seems like they don't want to risk. They are going to back away, but BLG with a 12,000 gold lead, it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, don't worry about the enemy scaling, but we are. Okay, teleports come here. Bin in the bottom river. He's going to go for it.
On the side. Bin looking for the flank. Baby Cage laid down a little bit earlier on, finding a nice engage. G2 trying to hold the line. Caps moving into the back line to try and take out Knight, but it might be too late. Broken Blade living for a little bit longer than expected, but Elk is just too damn strong. Hansama down. Broken Blade down. Knight, godlike, and G2 about to be sent to the lower bracket.
They certainly are. They're going to chase down Caps first as well. Beishuan's on the way to set up Knight for another one.
Godlike wasn't enough. For a player like Knight, he had to go legendary. Bin continues the push. Skewmon does what he can. It's a last desperate hold to clear the way, but it will not be enough. Bin unafraid of towers, certainly unafraid of Trundle. Willing to give up a GA just to go for another kill as BLG, from start to finish, the better team on the day. They have been dominant every stage of play-ins. And as the inhibitor respawns, G2 are praying that that is the miracle.
It's a cruel joke. It goes on longer.
Hansama not enough. BLG move on to the main stage.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.